of telling you that we are finished collecting signatures for your removal petitions. Pfeiffer School's army of moms and dads collected over 25,000 signatures over the past 6 months. They sacrificed and spent countless hours away from their families day in and day out. When we formed Pfeiffer Schools, I had no idea what I was getting into, but I knew something had to be done. Someone had to stand up and do the right thing and hold you accountable, and we will continue to do so. I used to think that there was no point in speaking at these meetings, that there was no point in trying to have a voice because you never seemed to listen anyway. But I had it all wrong. It wasn't you who needed to hear our voices. It was all those parents, grandparents, and neighbors listening at home, horrified at your actions and your inactions. They were the ones who needed to hear us, and they were the ones who signed your petitions. See you in court.
Critical race theory is a Marxist philosophy and a cancer that spreads through the vehicles you spent my taxpayer money on, like Second Step. You have activist teachers using it to indoctrinate their hate in kids who are at the mercy of their authority. That is child abuse, and you have no right to brainwash children into believing that their skin color supersedes the power of constructive life choices. And we've uncovered your books in our libraries, and they are laced with pedophilia and incest. You can't gaslight us into your child grooming psychobabble. You aren't fooling anyone anymore, especially now that you're sitting there doubling down on child rape. It's disgusting.
Also, we will learn from this investigation which school board members and those of you sitting to my right were complicit in the knowledge and cover-up of these assaults. Oh, and by the way, Denise, Brenda, Ian, and Atusa, we are well over 100% of required signatures for the petitions. So I'm not going to encourage any of you to resign, because when you are recalled and removed from office, it will be much more satisfying. See you in court.
Did y'all think because the election is behind us that we were going away? We are still here. This email is still here. Every single person sitting up there, with the exception of Andrew, of course, should resign. You participated in a cover-up to conceal sexual assaults against girls in LCPS. Do any of you even have daughters? How do you sleep at night? Parents deserve answers, and parents matter. Also, masks are hurting our children and causing social anxiety. When I told my daughter our new governor-elect would get rid of masks, she actually told me, "Mom, I don't want anyone to see my face." This is not okay. These kids are not okay. Maybe instead of sending out your BS mental health survey, talk to parents, talk to kids. I would love to talk to you. They are hurting. This is not a normal way to feel. If you cared at all about this trauma to our children, you would push